everyone, Abby here, Purple Cottage Crafts, and I'm back with another thrifted haul to share with all of you. I'm going to be, oh, just one second. Bella. No, not that toy. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so I'm going to be sharing just the fabrics in this first half, and then I'll make a separate video for all the different miscellaneous things that I found from my thrifting trip with one of my best friends last week. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of jump in and get started. A few things you're going to hear some crinkling because I have them in bags. I'm sorry about that. So I don't remember the prices of these because this was almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah, this was almost 2 weeks ago. So everything's been washed and laundered and everything like that. So it smells just divine, but I got some great deals. And the yard, I meant to keep the price tag because it had the yardage listed on there, but I forgot and I tossed it. So this is just beautiful. And it smells so good. So I got quite a bit on that one. So I was happy with that find. And the next one up is this really pretty pink floral one. It's got some really nice, a really nice feel to it. I don't know what the material is, but it's really soft. So I have quite a bit of that to use in my different crafting projects. So I use fabrics in pretty much anything I can make. Cards, scrapbook layouts, tags, books, journals, traveler's notebook stuff, planning, that kind of stuff. You can just use it basically, you know. I kind of use this stuff kind of all over I guess across the board, so to speak, for me. So this is like a curtain panel, and I won't undo the whole thing, but you can see this is the bottom part. And then this nice wide strip of lace that is not stuck, so if I wanted to deconstruct that, I could do that pretty easily. This is just so pretty, and that's the top. This is a curtain panel right here where the rod would go through. So there is that. I'll show you how much of that one there is. I kept the packaging. This was brand spanking new, and this is probably this I think was the highest price item I purchased as far as like fabrics wise. And this is the packaging. And this is what's from Allison Kent. This was $4.99. I can't even buy a regular, like a purple fitted or flat sheet from Walmart for $4.99. So I'm like, what? So this is an amazing deal. I can't believe nobody else grabbed it before me because there was a bunch of the ladies kind of buzzing around that area. It was one of those things where it was meant to come home to Abby, so it just kind of was hanging out there for me. So this again got washed, even though it was brand new. I still opened it up and washed it, just so I know it's all clean and everything. And then this is the decorative decorative strip, I should say, right here. It's just so gorgeous, just so beautiful. So if this would have been like in lavenders and lilacs, this absolutely would be going up in my craft room for some kind of decor. This is like a blanket, I think. No, let me retract that. This is not like a completed blanket. This is just some yardage of this fabric. It reminds me of like a baby's blanket or something like that. It's just really super soft. You can see kind of the rough edging here where they cut it down to use whatever kind of project they were going to do. And I'll hold it up so you can kind of see the pattern a little bit better. I thought this was just absolutely gorgeous. So something like this, I might just keep it the way it is and kind of have it be like a throw kind of a thing in one of the corners in my craft room. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get to that stage. So it's probably sounds a little bit kind of like, what are you talking about? And my lovely backdrop today is some tissue paper from Costco, thank you. And because our dining room table is dark wood, I wanted to try to have as much light as I could, so I apologize for that. Now this fabric, let me put these all in a bundle, and I'll tell you how I came across these. I think this was the last one. So, no, this was in there too. So all of this fabric you see here, this was in a big clear plastic bag for $4. They had several of them, and they're kind of tricky. I was talking to Angie about this actually. I'll link her below since I mentioned her name. It's Itty Bitty Crafts here on YouTube. Anyway, I was talking with her about this, and we were kind of talking about how when you find really good deals like that, they'll put in like maybe 2-3 pieces of fabric that you really want, and the rest of the bag is just stuff that you don't care for, not your aesthetic. Just like it. Bella, no, it's just a wash machine. Nobody's here. You're fine. Sorry. And Bella, no, nobody's here. It's the washing machine, you silly. Everybody's gone right now, so she thinks every noise is somebody coming in the house or something. Anyway, so I got all of this for $4. And the reason I grabbed it, or there are two reasons why. I'll show them to you. One of the first ones is this here. And these are two separate, this is the same bolt, but it's just separate pieces. I'll hold this up here in case you want to try to, I don't know what the name of it is or anything, but anyway, it's all cotton, so I'll open it up. This is perfect. For close to a year, I've been kind of slowly gathering different pieces and elements for a couple tome book ideas I have, and this is just going to work in perfectly. So I'm glad that I got two separate pieces, because one I want to keep in its natural cotton state, light state like that, and then the other one I want to kind of section off and do like some lighter coffee dyeing with it, and then possibly some tea or a little bit darker coffee. We'll see. But this is, I just love this print, and I know that I pay more than $4 for these two pieces, like at a fabric store or something. At least in the fabric stores where I live. I can't speak for other states or out of the country. And the other one is this here. I don't know what this is, but it's like, sounds like that. It feels like maybe like outdoor upholstery fabric or something. Like this feels like patio furniture, pillows and cushions and stuff. And I like this one too. I'll open this up a little bit bigger so you can see it. And I probably would went a bit more bonkers, or in the store, but I really need to make sure I can fit what I currently have in my two craft room spaces. So once I kind of do that and I kind of purge out some stuff, I can go back and find some other bits to add to my collection. So it's always fun because everything's always going to be pretty much different. Sometimes I'll find the same thing still kind of sitting there, but for the most part, things get grabbed up and they put new items out. So these two were the reasons why I grabbed, well, that's not true, these two here together. So it was these four items here, basically, yeah, four, that I wanted to purchase. So that's why I wanted to buy the bag. They had other bundles like that had some really pretty, like one had like a really pretty shabby chic kind of peak floral pattern on it, but the rest of the bag were fabrics I would not use, and so I thought, I won't pay $4 for this, like maybe a half a yard of this really pretty fabric. So that's just me. And if anybody, let me do these last because I got to lay them out flat. So this was in the bag as well, and I don't hate this one. I like it. This would be really cool for some, like vintage Americana 4th of July type of projects, or even Christmas. I think that's really nice. So I got quite a bit of that. This one here, this will be a Christmas fabric for me. There's that one. These two here are really not my taste or my aesthetic. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just not what I am attracted to or drawn to. This one feels like a fleece, like a blanket material or something. So there's quite a bit of this here. So I'll probably take off maybe like a half a yard or somewhere around there. And so I have some for like my slow stitching projects and stuff. But then I will put these to the side. I don't hate this one. I don't hate either one of them. Let me clarify that. I don't, hate's a strong word. This is probably my least favorite out of the whole bag. This one's okay, but it's kind of towards the end. I'm just not a real big yellow orangey fan, but I think this is a really pretty print, and it will definitely be used in some projects that aren't for me specifically, or like for my home decor. All right, so these pieces here, there were 3 of these, and I'll show you what that's the back side cut, or I'm trying to show you the shape here of one. So let me get these out of the way. So there's the shape of this one, and on all 3 of these pieces, I think they're all different shapes. Yeah, because this one's a little bit longer. So all 3 pieces, no matter the shape or the size, oh, I'm fibbing. This one doesn't have it, does it? No, I guess not. Just these 2 have this red fabric flap sewn on, and I don't know what she or he was trying to make with this. So I was just curious. I wanted to ask all of you, like, what your thoughts were or your guesses were on what this fabric was going to become with the red, with this solid red cotton fabric attached to it. I'm not sure what it was supposed to be, and I'm always curious about stuff like that. Like, I just like to know. So if you know, let me know in the comment section below. This one here, I misspoke. This was also in that clear bag. I'm so sorry. And this one is, I think this is like a really good, almost like a staple to me to have, because you could use this for love, romance type of projects. You could do like summer. It could be like 4th of July, like even for, Abby, like military themed type stuff. You can use it for Christmas. I think it has a lot of different uses, or it can just be used for whatever you want it to be used. It doesn't have to be like holiday specific, but that was in that bag too. So not a bad price, $4 for all of this fabric. And they had a bunch more bags of it. So that's not proper English, but you know what I was trying to say, hopefully. All right, so this next one here, these were just like on hangers. This is like, I don't know what this is either. It's, you can hear that, okay. Sorry, my wash machine's so loud right now because everything's turned off. Like TV's muted, just really quiet. So this is what it looks like up close, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Of course, I grabbed it because of the purple. So definitely gonna be using that one in some purple cottage craft room decor. This next one here, I'm gonna hold these up close so you guys can see the material, because I need to educate myself on different types of fabrics and stuff, especially if I'm gonna be using them on my projects and in a larger scale than what I've used in the past. So I love that rough salvage edge. This is really cool. I don't know if this is like the item number for the fabric or what, but I like it, and I will definitely use this in a project and have that showing. I think it looks really cool. So got quite a bit of that green one there. And this looks like it's a table runner. It's folded in half, so you can kind of guess the length of it. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely going to be using a portion of this in my Gone with the Wind tome that I am slowly working on. And that project's, it's a really, I'll link that video below in case you want to see my tome for that thus far. And my intention with that is it's always going to be an on-working project for me because it's specifically for myself. Gone with the Wind is my favorite movie, and I just kind of like the idea of having a project that's like 100% for me that I can kind of slowly work on in between design, team projects, commission projects, things for friends, family, that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited to use some of that in that tome. This I grabbed instantly because I love this kind of darker, deep plum color. I think it's really pretty with the vine work going down. So I have a lot of that. I don't know what it was originally meant for. It's got the edging is finished off, but maybe tablecloth, I don't know. I don't know. And then last but not least, this is the largest piece. I got this big amount here. This, I think I paid $3 for this whole thing. It was just crazy cheap. This is absolutely gorgeous. This also will work really well in my Gone with the Wind tome. Just kind of the deep, rich tones of the costumes and the theming in the movie itself. This is really nice and soft. It feels almost like, I don't, you see it, is it like velvet, or I don't know what you call it. I need to really learn this stuff. I'm so sorry, but it's really pretty, and I love how soft it is. And I love salvage edges in general, but I really love this one. It's got all those lovely threads kind of dangling down. So I think I did really well for a fabric haul from Goodwill, and I wanted to share all of them with you. So if you have thrift shops, Goodwills, whatever around you, and you're looking for different kinds of fabrics for really good prices, I encourage you to go check out those types of stores so you can come across some fun fabrics for your crafting projects. And this is also kind of a part of how I find, blank supplies for crafting. I just filmed a pretty substantial lace haul video from eBay. I don't know if that's going to go up before this one or not, but I had a local in real life friend asking me, like, where do you find your different laces and your different fabrics and things that I share on Instagram and on my YouTube channel. So I'm kind of making this for two reasons. One, as a haul, and then two, for kind of just share, hey, this is how I kind of source my different materials like this to use in crafting projects. I hit thrift shops, junk shops, yard sales, estate sales, eBay. You can also buy fabric on eBay. I don't do it a ton because of the cost of shipping, because of the weight and everything, if they don't use like priority box or anything. But you definitely can. I mean, I actually have some fabric, a couple fat quarters I think coming, and I'll post some pictures on Instagram of those. I don't think I'll do videos for a couple small pieces of fabric. But if you aren't following me on Instagram, please do. It's just Purple Cottage Crafts. I do lots of sneak peeks and behind the scene projects and little peeks at different things that I'm working on that I don't share elsewhere until I do it on my YouTube channel. So I'd love if you could follow me. My social media information is linked below as always. I'll link Angie's YouTube channel below since I mentioned her name. She's another phenomenal crafter and artist, and you will just love her if you haven't checked out her work yet. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So thanks so much for watching. And if you have any suggestions or thoughts on what these projects were going to end up to be with a fabric like this, I'd love to know. I'm just curious. So I will see you all next time. So happy scrapping, happy planning, happy crafting, and happy fabric hunting. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.